All right, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This channel is for educational purposes, and we check into great theories, concepts, and discoveries that you might be unfamiliar with because they've been suppressed or otherwise hard to access. Um, a lot of lifetime magnum opuses and tour de forces from authors who you probably never heard of and who lived in poverty and died in obscurity, but left behind a great document that is in danger of falling on the scrap heap of history. And this is a segment we have called the Q-tip of the spear, where we look into the info war and the coverage of the cutting edge of the info warriors, podcasts who I listen to because I feel like they are ahead of the others. And I must say, I didn't uh, listen a whole lot in the last couple days or last day, but there's a lot of interesting things that are developing. I think the election out there in California is going to be telling, along with the commander in chief's interview that had to do with that. Um, which also had to do with uh, Iran. And uh, I, just can't really tell you for sure that's a war that's really going on. I would uh, bet money that that is something that happened back in the past, and they're dramatizing it for you now and simulating it or reenacting it and so that you understand what happened. Um, but it's not happening now, and they're just not providing any footage whatsoever. And as far as I know, and the same is true about Ukraine, I believe. I I can't I can't vouchsafe that that is actually happening. Now, don't jump down my throat and say, "Oh, there people are dying," and you're making light of it. Um, yeah, well, maybe so, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't make light of it. I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm just trying to call it into question. And um, I generally don't listen to people when they're going to tell me not to question something, you know. That I'm somehow not, politically incorrect or insensitive or um, disrespectful for questioning something. In my mind, truth is the highest value, higher than God, um, because God has to be true for God to be, you know, important. And so the truth is more important. And, if you're trying to discover the truth, you've got to question everything. Um, and, this is kind of related to, I think, what I was uh, wanting to talk about anyway is, you know, uh, the what I see as the huge elephant in the room, blind spot, Achilles heel of the patriot movement is the trance state that they get into with the mention of Jesus Christ and or the Bible. Everybody just goes into deferential, not question, do not question. This is something that is kind of taboo. for any type of negative response whatsoever. You have to kind of be on board with those things. Um, and you know, if you really are a truther and really are a digger and anon, you know, uh, a conspiracy theorist, and you are, in your rabbit holes and you're dedicated, you have to be dedicated to the truth. And um, the truth is that, just like everything else that I've heard countless of you uh, have said this over the years, that um, you've championed truth. Uh, I don't care, what the result is. I'm going to just follow the truth. Um, and you've also said that um, the more I investigate, uh, you know, regardless of what it is, it always turns out to be a psychological operation or a hoax or a false flag or something not as what it seems, some type of op, you know, and the further the more I look into it, the more ops I find. And I'm just wondering, what can I cling to? You know, what is true? And that's why you have to question everything. And that's why it's a huge Achilles heel of the movement to go into a trance state at the mention of Jesus Christ or the Bible, and really, you know, give up your power to investigate this. And is this a psyop? Um, Nobody in this movement that I have seen in 10 years or almost 10 years of this has checked this out. Is this a psyop? And I would just challenge anybody out there to tell me, why wouldn't it be a psyop? Give me any type of reason why it wouldn't be a psyop. It was written by the Romans. The New Testament was written by the Romans, the masters of psychological operation, psychological warfare, and the creators of several other religions in the first century AD. The cult of Augustus, the cult of Julius Caesar. And this is not just like little inventions, they were, these Caesars were declared by law, by the Roman Senate, to be gods. And they had an entire myth surrounding them, including temples that they built to these emperors as gods, and priests, a whole priest class that they hired or that they appointed to be, um, you know, priests of the cult of Julius Caesar or Augustus Caesar or Claudius Caesar, also Titus and Vespasian Caesar. And they created a couple other religions in addition to that. So this is exactly what the Romans would do, and this is exactly what the Romans did do. And there's a ton of evidence out there to demonstrate this, including some that is just slapping you in the face with proofs that make you say, how many coincidences does it take before it is mathematically impossible? And how many ever it is that you've accepted with the 17th letter multiply that by about 100, and that's how many you get with the Caesar creation of the New Testament. So somebody's got to get with this, because this is not suitable moving forward. Okay, like, share, subscribe, comment, contribute, and come back tomorrow for another episode of the Q-Tip of the Spirit. Thanks for tuning in today. Have a great day.